Hello, my name is Crook and welcome to the Triumph Recap. Overall, the past couple of months have been ones of learning, developing and restructuring with a fair few tournaments in between. We start off this month with new additions to the Triumph family. We welcome both John, previously from XL2, and Rusto, previously from Gladiators Legion, as coach and manager respectively for our main Overwatch team. We're excited to have them on board and can't wait to see what results they bring. We also added Anarchy onto the design team, as well as Bastion as a new video editor. Unfortunately, as part of our roster changes, we had to say goodbye to both our main squad tanks, Decod and Icy, as they move on to follow other opportunities. We thank them for their time and wish them all the best in the future. We also say goodbye to Exalt main tank Wusik as he moves up to Chinese contenders, as well as Raylini from our Paradox squad as she retires to focus on her PhD in molecular biology. We also say goodbye to Designer T as she moves on to follow other opportunities within the graphic design space. We wish them all the best of luck in their future endeavours. Moving on, in the tournament side, we started off this month with our new CSGO team participating in the ESEA Season 32 MDL playoffs. Our first game was against Team 1, where we went 1-2 and unfortunately moved into the lower bracket. However, the team didn't call it quits, as they managed to storm their way through the bracket, taking down Mac 51, Ben's anime team, and Rugrats, taking us through to the losers final, what gave us a spot in both the ESEA Season 32 Global Challenge LAN event in Dallas, as well as a chance to move up to the Pro League in the ESEL Pro League NA relegation tournament. Unfortunately, in the final match, the team fell short against INTS 2-0, placing us third overall in the MDL playoffs. A fantastic result. While this was happening, our Exalt team took on the Epoch Ramen Bowl tournament. First match, they managed to take a strong win, 3-1. However, the next match wasn't as strong, as they managed to fall 0-3. On the 16th of November, our CSGO team then traveled to Atlanta to take part in the DreamHack Open LAN event. We were placed in Group A, where we took on both Sprout and Heroic, but unfortunately, we lost the opening match 16-6. Before taking another loss in our elimination match against Sprout 0-2, meaning that we were out of the tournament.
DreamHack Atlanta was pretty much a disappointment in my book. It could have been much better, but we had a lot of nerves in that match, and I've actually, two of our players played really poorly, and one of them I've never seen play anywhere close to that bad. We could have taken maps off Sprout. We should have made Duke much more competitive against Heroic than what we did. Getting 6 rounds on a T side is, spectacular for a team like us. The only good thing is Heroic and Sprout were the teams that were in the final. So it's kind of like a moral victory, but I just wish we would have played better. We took a lot of things away from that we tried to apply and fix on different things.
During the same time in this tournament, we were conducting our Overwatch Open tryouts on our Twitch channel, Triumph Gaming GG, where we showcased some of the best that the Tier 3 and Tier 2 scene has to offer, all while scouting potential additions to our Overwatch squads. Special thanks to L1 Productions for producing the event, as well as everyone who took part or tuned in to watch. Moving into December, Exalt then took on a few tournaments. ELO Hell's Trials of Champions. We started off strong, managing to beat Serenity 3-0, then lost 0-3 to Simplicity, and in the final very close game, fell 2-3 to Sub-Zero Esports in the lower bracket. Later on that weekend, they took on the NFN Invitational, where they lost 1-2 to Avian, and then 0-2 to Low Key Project. On the 12th of December, Paradox took on the Breaking Barriers tournament, where they fell the first round to JNWB 1-3, despite some incredibly close games. Paradox also recently finished their Open Division bracket, going 5-2, only having to forfeit 2 matches because of attending BlizzCon. On the 14th of December, the CSGO team took on the MDL Global Challenge in Dallas. Their first match was against Havu, where after a massive comeback in the second half, we unfortunately fell 13-16. We then faced our elimination match against Order, where we were tantalizingly close to winning. First match being 11-16, and the second being 14-16. And unfortunately, we were knocked out. Remember to keep an eye on our socials over the next couple of days as we approach the first anniversary of the Triumph founding. There's plenty of news to come, so stay tuned. My name's been Crook, and this has been your Triumph Recap.